Hello, and thank you for joining me for our virtual back to school night. My name is Adam Shickley. I have a couple different roles here at CASA, so depending on why you're here or what you're looking to view, I'm going to kind of try to cover everything I can. First and foremost, I'm going to introduce myself. I started March 2nd of last school year, and as everybody knows, it got a little bit crazy right off the bat for me as to working in the building. I am disappointed to not get a chance to really see all of you and have a chance to interact with you in person, as I think that building strong relationships between school and family is one of the most important things that we can do as educators. However, I am going to kind of show you around my classrooms. I kind of jokingly say I have 3 to 4 of them this year, one in person and about 3 virtual areas which I'm working with students. But first and foremost, I think I want to show you guys, here is my homepage on the CASA website. So if you go over here to faculty and you come down to more, when you come to the CASA website, it makes it pretty easy, and then you just click on my name and it'll bring you down to my website here for you, for those who are looking for information on special education, or even just people who are looking for information on how to contact me. That might be one of the easiest ways to do it. Everything in here has a link, and you can click it, and it kind of gives you a chance to get to know me a little better. For those who are looking for resources on education, for those who are looking to understand what some of the standards are and how to get your students ready for post-secondary world, there is some information, some links there for you. If you go down here, if you need requests for support, you can come over here and click right here, which is the student support request. Even if it's a parent would like a contact, you can also click right here on my email address. If you click the telephone, all 3 ways will get you in touch with me, which is, I think, what we're all looking for here. Just so you know, that's the biggest one that I'm going to say, like the easiest way to probably try to figure out how to get a hold of me. And now I'm going to kind of go in and start working around my classrooms to show you the other side of my rooms. Okay, so looking here, this is pretty much a mirror of the website that I have. So I'm going to give it to you guys from the student view. And if you look around in here, it's got a lot of the same information. It's the same slide. The students can click and get a hold of me if they need to. Some general information like how to email with a teacher and help with that, and then finally some educational resources. This is not really used very much by most of the students. If you are on my special education caseload, you will see in the assignments area where each person has their progress monitoring for the year, and that is how we will be doing this virtually. And for those who are in school, it gives us a chance to be able to get all of this done with hopefully as little time taken as possible, because every moment in the classroom that we lose for a progress monitoring is something that we can't get back in the actual engagement. So that's that. And I'm sure there's a lot of questions on there, but once again, the students can click here to get a hold of me, can click here to get a hold of me, can click the phone. If they're just kind of hoping to get some information, and always they can come see me. I'm going to go back out to my courses, and my dashboard. That's right, I'm still in the student view. 1 second. So if you look here, I also have a world history course. Some of you are here to see who their world history teacher is. And moving on from there, I am certified in the state of Pennsylvania in special education. I'm also a reading specialist, and I'm social studies certified as a content area. So I do have quite a bit of background that comes along with it. For those in the social studies course, your office will look a little different. Your student's office, I should say. And if I go back to the student view, it's going to help you out a little bit. If you look here, so Navigating Canvas 101 is what I will call this. So this is my front page. This is where you will land. There will be information sometimes posted in the videos. You will be able to contact me through here, through my email address. I don't have necessarily the phone on here. However, emailing me or sending me a message directly down here, if you go to the inbox, you can just get right in and shoot me a message. It comes to both my Canvas and to my CASA email. As you scroll down through, There's always going to be a weekly agenda right here at the bottom of my homepage. In this agenda, it will refer to what the topic is of the day and what assignments go along with that topic. Okay. Like I said, some parents have already gotten this email. I have noticed that what looks like the proper amount of work on a flat canvas page when you're developing it in the real world has become an excessive amount, and I don't want to be excessive. I want to give you guys the opportunity to have the most rigorous education we can, but I also don't want to be an overloader. So if you go here, you can click this blue button. It'll take you right over to the course modules. So I will keep up every course module for the marking period as we go. So they will be in, I believe it's just called ascending order. So the newest stuff will be on the top, and everything that we've done previously will be down below. Looking here, this is taking us into this week. So you'll have the assignment, the lesson for the day, and then the assignments that go along with it underneath them. So if you look here, day 1, Intro to World Religions, you would click on that. There's usually going to be a video or two, generally me screencasting if there is some kind of lecture that's needed. I try to keep those under 10 minutes, somewhere between 7 to 10 minutes, because there's other activities that are going to be more engaging for your students, and I don't want to have them have to watch a video of me talking for the 47 minutes. Tells us what our goals are. You can go on. There's links embedded right in the documents, so the virtual learners can read the crash course. Everyone's going to read the crash course in class because this is a live class day, but the virtual learners are getting the exact same information. You're going to work on the origin story comparison chart between the Mayan, Zulu, Greek, and Iroquois, and then virtual learners can pick one of the 4 listed. So students would pick one, then they're going to present them out, copy each other's notes, and then same thing. I'm going to try to get, for the virtual learners, I would try to definitely get some examples up there of the other ones they did not choose, so they can also get the same information. So when they're all done, so this is a live class day, so generally on live class days I do assign a little bit of homework so we can stay in that routine. I'm not a huge kill you with homework kind of person. It's an Edpuzzle where they would click on here. It's about a 15-minute homework assignment. They watch the video on why humans run the world. There's questions embedded right into the video, and then they hit done, and I get a notification that they completed it. That's the general layout. So just going over the overall view of this course, I like to call it a mile wide and an inch deep. It's a survey course of world history. It covers from about 12,000 BCE through the present day. There's a lot of things that happen. It will be a multicultural look at history, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because I'm going to try to step away from the West and the rest theories that we have. We are going to focus on other places around the world and not just what had a direct effect on the United States. So I'm hoping this kind of gives you a brief overview of what's going on in the classroom. Some other things to notice when we're talking about the classroom is beyond the home button. There's the modules, the grades, which I will go ahead. This is my test student, so I'm not doing so well. It will say if it's missing or scored. There'll be an assignments tab for students, which will tell you everything, just the assignments without anything. I would not generally want the students to use this because if you just start clicking on assignments, you're going to be doing the assignments with no supports. When if you go in through the modules, you see what the assignment is attached to. Discussions, which we will be using Flipgrid and doing more verbal discussions with each other, and then looking at it. Finally, the inbox right here. The inbox is a great feature. I don't have access to it as a student because it's not a functionality. But when you go into it, it's how I will send messages. It's also a quick and easy way for your students to send me a message. I'm really hoping that this will be the last time I have to do the back to school night this way. And I'm hoping to get to start meeting the parents of our students as soon as I possibly can. And welcome to my classroom, and I'm hoping for a great year.